Om Tava Kathamritam Tapta Jivanam Kavibhiriditam Kalmashapaham Shravanamangalam Srimadaatatam Bhuvi Grinanti Ye Bhurida Jana Bhuvi Grinanti Ye Bhurida Jana. So we were saying about dreams. Sri Ramakrishna is asking, did you see any dream? And he explains a wonderful dream to a devotee. And we saw the various ways in which dreams appears in our life. And the last one we were discussing about the spiritual dreams. The dreams which come from the transcendental realm. That is, I am ripe from within to have realization. Maybe my tendencies in bodily existence or in my mental states of the external being of mine may be yet to be purified. I have moved with this body from the childhood, from my infancy till now in this world, and knowingly, unknowingly I might have soiled it or must have acquired some tendencies pertaining to this physical world. Need not be bad, even good ones. Now, to see the world as world, like all other people see. I am not able to see divine everywhere. I may not be able to see divine in all beings. But like all other people, I treat human as human, animal as animal, birds as birds. This world, I don't harm. I want to realize God. My inner being is weeping for that. And I am ripe from within, but I had no time or efforts to purify my physical body. I had no time to purify my mind, but somehow, by God's grace or by contact with some saintly people, I might have acquired a heart which weeps for God. It understands the world. So he wants to transcend and go. Mind limits, body limits, yet the inner pressure is there, inner longing is there, that overcomes the external impurities in the body and mind. If longing is there within, it compensates all other factors, including the circumstances and situations of life, external, family circumstances, everything it overpowers if there is a small desire to transcend the nature and go beyond. Two things on which the whole world is standing, two principles, the love and sacrifice. We see at the last, when the universe, at the time of Pralaya, the dissolution, the whole universe gets transformed into energy. Matter, energy, interconvertible, whole matter becomes energy, including our all bodies and all that. And energy slowly becomes aparanada, then it becomes bindu, and again it becomes paranada in the absolute existence. Slowly, as the wave of love, it dissolves. And again, as wave of love, after a gap, where there is no time, there is no space, spaceless, timeless existence, the absolute existence, again the Chit-Shakti, the energy separates from the Chidatma, Chaitanya, the ocean of Chaitanya. somewhere small wave is coming up, the throbbing is going on, that the creation of the universe is going to come. Ripples. The Jnana Shakti releases the, oh, this is time for me to wake up. The universe has to come. And the Kriya Shakti associated, Chaitanya has three Shakti, Jnana Shakti, Kriya Shakti and Icha Shakti. So Jnana Shakti instigates, yes, it is time to wake up now. I have to become the creation universe. Then the Icha Shakti, yes, I have to become. Icha comes. The time the waking up is triggered by Jnana Shakti, and Icha Shakti wants to become universe, and then Bahusyam, I will become many, and the Kriya Shakti starts acting. It separates as ripples of love. It begins with love. The creation, first step of the creation is love. As loving this one, she separates. The Shakti, Chit Shakti separates from the Chaitanya and becomes wavy. In that, suddenly motherhood comes. Yes, I will become many now. The moment it says I will become, that Shakti says I will become many, it cannot become many because in the absolute there is no duality. It is non-dual existence. So it shrinks suddenly, shrinks into a bindu and expands from within. And here you see, she is sacrificing herself, that Shakti is sacrificing herself to become the universe. It is like the baby growing in mother's womb, the universe forms within the Chit Shakti. So here you see, she is giving up her throne of the being the Chit Shakti of the Chaitanya, and she is becoming the multiplicity bound, time and space bound universe she is going to become. And thousands and millions of lives are going to form as it was at the end of the previous cycle end. So this formation of the universe, you see, there is sacrifice, great sacrifice. Mother herself is sacrificing. You will see this sacrifice is beautifully explained in the Purusha Sukta. Self-sacrifice. So this mother sacrifices herself to become the universe. It is Balidan. Now you see two principles before the universe forms. One is love. Way of love it becomes. Here there is great sacrifice. The whole universe is standing on these two supreme principles. One is love and other is sacrifice. And this, when Jiva wants to go back, everything is moving in a circular way. Whatever comes from lives after lives we spend, and the cycle is completed by going back to the source again. Everything within the universe and the universe itself is going in cyclic order. So time too becomes a circular motion along with the universe coming and going. So we find everything going on. So also we have started from the absolute, come into the universe, again we move through the lives and lives of evolution again back to the source. So in this process, when the Jiva acquires it, love, universal love, not loving one person and living, but universal love, to love all beings in this universe. So universal love and sacrifice, life of sacrifice. These two, when the soul acquires, independent of body and mind, the soul, this is the heart. Heart sacrifices and heart loves. It is a function, purely sacrifice also is a function of the heart, spiritual heart. It is sacrificing itself. So, this giving unconditionally to God and for the world's welfare, our life, it is, he may not do any act, but heart weeps for the suffering mankind, for all beings, and it wants to transcend the nature and go beyond. It loves all beings, sacrifices its life for God, and here you see the external purification is not yet over. So he may not be able to see God outside yet, but inside is ripe. Here you see the God is able to manifest at any level of our being. In the gross physical level, when body and mind I am leaving and going, I am in dream state with mind and senses. Now body is not purified. It was moving about in the world, doing so many selfish acts from beginning, by birth. From taking milk in the first as an infant, I have been doing everything for me. Waking up in the morning, brushing my teeth, going to the office or school, everything I am doing for myself. I have not done anything for this world. I have not done anything for God. That whole thing, when parents were taking care of me for 1/4 of my life, I have not done anything. Even earning I have not done for my own bodily existence. Somebody was earning, somebody was feeding, and somebody was taking care. And I was freely making merry. I did not do anything. So this body is filled with selfishness. Every cell has grown with selfishness. So this may not be yet ready to see God or embrace God, or God, he cannot reveal himself to me in this bodily existence of waking state, but inside I am ripe. So God can appear to me or give me signals, give me some instructions in a transcendental time when I am in dream. When I enter into deep sleep, again there is no perception. I don't have mind, I don't have senses, I don't have intellect. All I live and go enter into the deep sleep. Dream ends, perception ends. All things have gone into the dormant state, and I started expanding in the, I am with God in the second stage of the deep sleep. So I am with God, I am meeting God every day whenever I sleep and enter into deep sleep. But when I come back, I am not aware what happened to me because mind was not there. I left body, I left mind and senses, subtle gross body, subtle body, causal body, and then I met God. And again, while coming up, I don't know, there is no perception, there is no recording, there was nothing, recorder was not there. So we have to come out. Now, this stage, because I am unfit, my bodily existence is unfit for God to reveal. And dream state is the place where he can, is accessible, he can reveal himself or he can instruct me. So this, when God reveals himself, he gets darshana in dream. Thakur Sri Ramakrishna's father was a Swapna Siddha. He used to get repeated God appearing in dream. Even Thakur Sri Ramakrishna's avatara was, I am coming to your home as your child. Was given, the instruction was given to his father, Kshudiram. It was given in dream, his Swapna Siddha. So like that, dream can suggest. God can come in dream and reveal himself. The difference between the dream, God appearing in dream, or is it reflection? I am reading every day Gospel of Sri Ramakrishna, this that I am going to read every day. So is it reflection of my waking state coming, God coming in my dream? Or God really has appeared in dream? Very difficult to distinguish. But one sign is there. If God appears to you in dream, really, life will get transformed. If it is reflection of the waking state, it shows only, it will not transform life, but it indicates that inner stuff is getting purified. The inner content is getting purified. If you get divine dreams, God coming in dreams, going to temples, this, that and all, because of the waking state reflections, what we discussed first regarding dream, if it is waking state reflections, then it will not transform your life, but it will give you an indication that you are internally it's getting purified. Chitta Shuddhi is taking place. Otherwise, when you come out, you are like a saint now. Everything has changed. You have seen God from within. So there is great change. There is great peace. The way in which you look at the world is totally changed. And people recognize that and accept. There is change in the family atmosphere. People have started changing their attitude towards you. They are helpful. Things are going on in a different way. In the field of your work and activities, everything is becoming favorable. Because your vision has changed, the reflecting, the other side is also changing. What is our view of a person, that person reflects it back to me again. If I go to a person friendly, then he becomes friendly. If I go as enemy, he comes to me as enemy. So my attitude has changed because my inner software has changed. It was seeing world as world. Now it is seeing something beyond the world with one vision of God. Now God can instruct me also in dreams. These are all spiritual dreams. Now God instructing, my child, you go to such and such place, you will find your Guru there. God may instruct. Many cases we have seen in the saint's life also, God coming and instructing in dream. And he goes there and sees that, oh, his dream has become real. He meets his Guru there. Things like that happen. So when Sri Ramakrishna asks, did you get any dream? And he's explaining his dream, that beautiful dream. And there you see the instruction being given. Now his inner something that is going to a promising thing, an assurance, a thing which is uncommon is happening, and Sri Ramakrishna is commenting on that beautifully, reacting to that, because it is spiritual dream. And Master knows, maybe Master himself, Sri Ramakrishna himself was the cause. He must have made that dream to appear in his dream. And from otherwise, of so many people, why should you go and point out that particular devotee and ask, did you get dream? And the whole atmosphere is different. Naren was singing. After that, Ramakrishna himself was singing and all were dancing. That was not occasion. Suddenly something comes to a standstill and goes and asks, did you get a dream? Means he is knower of the truth. He is the instigator perhaps of the dream. I will read the dream again, it's very interesting. Devotee. To devotees, Sri Ramakrishna asks, do you ever have dreams? Devotee, yes sir. The other day I dreamt a strange dream. I saw the whole world enveloped in water. Whole world. There was water on all sides. A few boats were visible, but suddenly huge waves appeared and sank them. I was about to be board I was about to board a ship with a few others when we saw a Brahmin walking over the expanse of water. I asked him, "How can you walk over the deep?" The Brahmin said with a smile, "Oh, there is no difficulty about that. There is a bridge under the water." In circus and all these places, magicians and all, what they do is there is a water tub, a big water tub. A person walks over it is filled with water. You can see the water. It's a glass trough, glass container, and you can see from inside also. From outside also you can see. From top also you can see. There is water in that. And then that person comes and keeps his leg, bushk, it will go. Again he goes and turns round and then prays and again comes and slowly keeps his leg and lifts the other. He stands on the water and he walks over the water and stands. Everyone will clap. How did he? First time he shows that there is nothing, I keep the leg inside. And then he becomes wet up to here and then again withdraws and thinks and does something. By the time a glass sheet which is transparent slowly rises within. Nobody sees that, nobody understands. Water, glass level and water level is almost same. Just quarter inch water over that. He walks over. And glass and water you cannot distinguish. It is both are transparent. So it looks as if he is walking over the water. Another thing we used to do almost in our all schools, water coming from tap. Tap is hanging with a thread and water is falling. You say, where from? There is no pipe, nothing. From a tap, water is falling. It will be wonderful to see water, it is falling. There is actually from below, one glass tube is there. From that the water is injected, tap is closed. It is going inside the tap and falling down over the glass rod itself, glass pipe. Water is falling, it is going along the water, up in the center. Water is falling. Here he says, no difficulty in walking, there is a bridge under the water. Oh, there is no difficulty about that. There is a bridge under the water. I said to him, where are you going? To Bhavanipur. The meaning also is given. He is telling the meaning also. To Bhavanipur, the city of divine mothers. The city of the divine mother. He replied, wait a little, I cried. I shall accompany you. Master is inebriated to hear. Oh, I am thrilled to hear the story. Again he continues, devotee. The Brahmin said, I am in a hurry. It will take you some time to get out of the boat. Goodbye. Remember this path and come after me. This is the dream that he had. Master, oh, my hair is standing on the end. Horripilation. Please be initiated by a guru as soon as possible. See, this is the whole essence is that he is ready and the signal is there. Start walking. Take up the journey now. It is the inward journey to reach God. It is the journey of the life to transcend. It is after when the jiva comes to the end of the cycle, all things become favorable. his mind, his body, his senses, everything to go along that path. So when the time appears, now the dream is indicative of, see, somebody is telling him, oh, watch where I am going. I am in a hurry to go. It takes time for you to get down and come with me. Everything. There is a bridge under. Means God is supporting your path. It is no doubt, it is the ocean of samsara. But there is God's hand below. When Prahlada was pushed from the cliff, who held him? From such a height he was pushed down and God's hand was below. Nothing happened to him. He was put in the fire. Who protected him? Whose hand was there behind? When the whole Hanuman himself went and put fire to Lanka, the whole Lanka caught fire. Only one hut did not catch fire. It belonged to Vibhishana. Vibhishana's house was not. Who was there to protect? Amidst all things that were burning, his house should have also burnt. It was protected. So, in Rama and Lavakusha fighting, Rama and Lavakusha are fighting. Rama is also leaving powerful arrows. It goes up to a distance where Lava and Kusha are standing. It goes up to there and falls down. It cannot enter into. There is a kavacha. The Guru has put there. Vishwamitra's shelter, they are there. And he is, for his loving children, he has given the protection. Nothing can happen to them. So there will be some protection like that. Here we see the moving. There is, God is supporting. Take up the journey now. When Buddha leaves and goes home, what a wonderful sight. Even to imagine that he is going to his wife for the last time, he sees the child, just a small child, infant is there. He looks, he is afraid. If he touches, the mother may get up. His going may stop. Silently looks at them, offers it to the divine, and takes up his great journey to the eternal. So this is indicative that somebody is telling, yes, follow me. And this we see in almost all saints' life. And many of the sadhus of our mutt and mission, their way in which they live and come, some indication somewhere, oh, it is time for you to leave. The call comes, inner call comes, and they leave. Something, some beautiful situation, something happens, and then they leave and go. That he is asking to take up that inward journey now. I am thrilled, Thakur says, Sri Ramakrishna says, I am thrilled. Please be initiated by a guru as soon as possible. Means don't delay, don't delay. A moment's delay, a moment's is 1 minute if you lose, 1 second you may lose in your spiritual life. Maybe because of that 1 minute's loss, 1 second's loss, you may have to postpone your realization to the next life. That 1 minute is gone of my life. just waiting for someone, it may go away. It may never come back again in this life. Next life I may have to try. So, without delaying, without wasting time, you take up that great journey, be initiated by a Guru, and move on. Om Shanti 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 Hari Om Tat Sat Shri Ramakrishna Arpanamastu.